What is up, my fellow gangsters? My name is Arkadiac, your gaming maniac, and today I'm bringing you guys a review of Mafia 3. Now, Mafia 3 has been out for about a month or so now, guys, so I do apologize that this video is a bit late. I was busy with my job and such, but anyways, let's get into the review, shall we? Okay, so Mafia 3 is the sequel to Mafia 2. This time around, though, we don't get to play as our favorite Italian mobster, Vito Scaletta. For Mafia 3, instead, we get to play as our new protagonist, Lincoln Clay. Born in January of 1945, abandoned by his mother, Lincoln grew up in St. Michelle's orphanage. When the orphanage closed down, however, Lincoln was taken in by Sammy Robinson and his wife Perla, along with their son Ellis, who all became like a family to him. As Lincoln got older, he shipped out to Vietnam during the war and joined the Special Forces. During his time in Vietnam, he met a man named Donovan, who became a CIA agent later when he returned from the war. More on him later, though. When Lincoln returned from Vietnam, he was greeted by his family and Lincoln was happy to see them again. However, not everything was as innocent as it seemed. Turns out that Lincoln's family was in big trouble between having Haitian gangsters messing with Lincoln's hometown and owing a great deal of money to Sal Marcano, the leader of the Italian mob in New Bordeaux, Louisiana, the city where our story takes place. So Lincoln does everything in his power to correct his family's problems. After taking down the Haitian gangsters and achieving a bank heist with some of his friends and family, Lincoln finally had enough money to pay off Sal Marcano. After giving the Marcanos their money, however, Sal's boys betrayed Lincoln and his family. When it was all said and done, Lincoln swore vengeance upon Marcano and his men. Lincoln then teams up with Donovan and several others that live in New Bordeaux to take down Sal Marcano. To avoid spoilers, though, this is as far as I'm going to be talking about the story. Okay guys, so now let's talk about the gameplay. The game plays very smoothly. I was actually very impressed. I encountered very few bugs while playing this, and the shooting mechanics are very fluent. Driving didn't feel that much different from the previous game though, but we do get a rear view mirror now, so that was pretty cool. Overall though, the gameplay was pretty solid, and I could say that the programmers did a very good job. But as far as the topic of whether this game is fun or not, in my opinion, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I really did. But the game just kind of got boring for me at times, guys. There just wasn't nearly as much variety in the missions when you compare this game to Mafia 2. The game just kind of felt like kill this guy, now kill this guy, now kill this guy, now this guy. It got really old after a while. That said, though, I still enjoyed playing Mafia 3 a lot, but it just felt like the mission diversity just wasn't there. Okay guys, so now let's get into the topic of the game's city and artwork. New Bordeaux by far was much more expansive than Empire Bay, which was the city we got to play in during Mafia 2, and New Bordeaux was just amazing to play in, guys. I had a lot of fun playing inside of New Bordeaux. It had swamp areas, it had countrysides, big cities, and many different pathways to choose from. It really created such an immersive experience for me. I just really enjoyed it. And when it comes to the game's artwork, guys, this game was just beautiful. I would give it a 10 out of 10 personally. The visuals in this game were just stunning, and the shadow effects, oh my god, don't even get me started. It was just amazing. And just props to the art department. I don't know who did the artwork because I didn't even bother reading the credits, so shame on me. But whoever you were in the art department, if you somehow watched this video, which I highly doubt, but if you do, props to you guys because you guys did an amazing job. I really enjoyed it. And now the big question arises, my friends. Does Mafia 3 beat its predecessor, Mafia 2? Now, this is my opinion, so I'm not trying to offend anyone, so just so we're clear on that, this is just purely my opinion, my speculation on the franchise and which game is better. Mafia 3 was good in my opinion, but Mafia 2 was just so much better. And my reasoning for this is because Mafia 2 had a lot of things and extra features that never really carried over to the next game. Things like vehicle customization, buying and wearing different outfits, being able to keep cars you stole, eating and drinking, and even getting gas. Now, it wasn't the end of the world not to have these in Mafia 3, but being a hardcore fan of the previous game, the experience just didn't feel complete to me like it was in Mafia 2. But I can't be too nitpicky because Mafia 2 had a way longer development cycle than Mafia 3 did. So hopefully when the DLC comes out we can actually see some of these features return, but there's no real way of knowing that for sure. But, you know, it's just little things like that for me that can make or break a game. And this didn't by far break the game, but it really did kind of feel like a shadow of its former self, and it kind of did disappoint me a little bit. But overall, I did have a lot of fun playing Mafia 3. If I had to pick one game over the other, like which I had a better time playing, it would definitely be Mafia 2. In conclusion, guys, my overall thoughts on Mafia 3 are very positive. I love the gameplay mechanics, I love the artwork, I love the character portrayals, the story, the environment, and our new protagonist. I really liked our new protagonist. I really would love to play as Lincoln again in a future Mafia game if possible, but who knows what's going to happen with the franchise as of now. But anyways, guys, overall, if I had to give this game a rating from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I would definitely give Mafia 3 a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I would never give a 10 out of 10 for any game that I review, because there's no such thing as a perfect game, and a 10 out of 10 is a perfect score, so wouldn't make much sense. But I feel like Mafia 3 didn't do as well as Mafia 2, but I still had a lot of fun playing this, and the game did do a lot of stuff right, so I feel like a 7.5 out of 10 is a fair score. But anyways, guys, that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, though, hit that sub button. Really helps me out. And if you're interested in knowing what's going on with the channel and all that, follow me on Facebook. The link's in the description. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I will catch you guys later.
A modern city with traditional Southern values.
I underestimated how far he was going to go. What he was willing to do.
Visit the historic French Ward and enjoy local cuisine at one of our 5-star restaurants.
Killing them wasn't enough. Lincoln Clay was using them to send a message.
Or spend the afternoon in the bayou and take in its natural splendor.
Sal Marcano had no idea what he was going to unleash.
New Bordeaux. Safe, family-oriented fun. Make it your next vacation destination.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.